Hey everyone, so today I am so excited for today's video because today we are officially decorating this mantle and living room area for halfway to Halloween. We have arrived. It's not officially halfway to Halloween yet. We got about a week, but you know, I can't wait. I want to be prepared. I want this to be ready to go on actual halfway to Halloween. So we're decorating today. I'm so excited. We're gonna do some in-your-face Halloween decorating up here. Jack-o'-lanterns, orange, black, all the classic Halloween vibes. I want it to feel like Halloween. When I come down the stairs in the morning and I'm sipping my spooky beverage, I want it to feel like actual October. I want it to give me that little bit of a boost. Okay, anyways, we're decorating this mantle and I wanted to get a beverage before we start. Hold on, where did I put my beverage? Did I put it back in the fridge? Who knows at this point? Where's my head? Is it attached? Do we know? You know we can't do anything around here without a beverage. You know how we are. I'm gonna be drinking this Factor juice. I am hooked on these juices. This video is sponsored by Factor, by the way. This is apple beet ginger. It looks like the blood of a beet, everybody. So I felt like that was a little bit more appropriate for our video today. And we're also gonna be doing our Factor meals tonight, which is nice because that means I can spend more time decorating my mantle and less time preparing a full meal for everybody. So that'll be nice. Just pop them in the microwave and they'll be ready to go. And if you haven't heard me talk about Factor before, we love Factor in this house. Factor has come through for us in so many ways, in so many different seasons of life. And I can say with confidence that Factor is the reason I've been able to get a variety of nutritious foods on the table quickly and not be wrestling with a million different things to cook and food possibly going to waste because I bought too many ingredients. Actually, we have way less food waste since we've been using Factor, and we're getting more nutritious meals on the table because we're not relying on fast food or going out to eat. We are eating nutritious, delicious Factor meals at home. And if you haven't heard of Factor before, Factor delivers fresh, never frozen meals straight to your door. They're ready in just 2 minutes. You just pop them in the microwave and then you have a nutritious, delicious, hot meal on the table, ready to go. And one of the things we love so much about Factor is not just the fact that you get nutritious meals, but also they taste really good. They have a huge variety of meals with over 100 rotating weekly options, from meals and salads to breakfast, shakes, and more, all crafted for great taste and nutrition. So I love that with Factor, you have a ton of options. I have my tried and true favorites like the ginger teriyaki salmon I've talked about before. It's probably my favorite Factor meal. Anytime it's available, I always make sure I get at least one in my box. And they also have salads, and their salads, they're my new favorite. I talked about this, I think it was last month, I talked about their salads. Their salads are so good. Dallas and I have been getting their salads for lunch. They are fresh, they are crisp, they are delicious. And then of course, I cannot deny the convenience. Anyways, if you wanna give Factor a try, you can head to factor75.com and use code LibraFB50 to get 50% off your first box, plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code LibraFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That is a steal of a deal. So if you've been looking for an excuse to try Factor, get those free breakfasts. They are delicious, highly recommend. I love their breakfast, I love their meals, and I love their juices. Let's hop into this. I need to open up some boxes and see what kind of jack-o'-lanterns we're gonna be working with. I'm also undecided whether or not I'm gonna be using ghost up here to go with my ghost mirror. So here we go, let's jump into this. I'm gonna open my beverage. I'm gonna put this camera on a tripod, and then we're gonna jump into this. I do not know what we're doing up here as far as I just know jack-o'-lanterns and in-your-face Halloween. But there was 1 year that we had all those jack-o'-lanterns packed. Like we stacked them up here and it looked so cool. But I don't wanna do the same thing over and over again. So, but then I also have the same Halloween decorations over and over again. So it's kind of always a good fun challenge to give these decorations new life and a totally different setup. So we're gonna try that. I have no ideas. I think when I did the stacked jack-o'-lanterns, I think I had an idea I wanted to do that. And now this year I'm like, I have no idea what we're doing. I'm just gonna start throwing things up, not literally throwing things up here, but putting things up here. And then we can maneuver them around as we go. Naturally, I want to put these guys here. Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm so predictable. I know, but I love them there. We're going to start there. I'm not going to be too particular about it. I'm just going to go for it. Let's just see. And if things don't work, we'll just start taking them off. Right, I kind of like this guy right here. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, I don't know if these little mold looking guys are going, but we'll get there eventually. The hard part when it comes to in-your-face Halloween is the battle of the oranges. To me, you can never have, oh my gosh, you know what we need to get out, you guys? The leaves. We need to get some fall leaves this year up here. Per usual, always having the most random thoughts around here. What was I saying? Oh, with the in-your-face Halloween theme, I feel like it's always a battle of the oranges. Like, how do you balance the different variations of orange? And I feel like you can never have enough orange. Orange, you can make it happen. But I kind of like, you know, as a Libra, I like to balance it out. You know I do. And you just want these down here if I want to boost them up. Let's put, and we might put some bats up there. So I have this candelabra. Do I have another candelabra I could use where I could put the, hold on, let me see something. Got this candelabra here, but my idea with the candelabra was to possibly, I was thinking I like the candles because they add height, but then I was also thinking, what if we took our, what do I call it, museum putty? I don't think I have enough of these though, and put these up there, but I don't think I have enough of these to make it happen, but that'd be really freaking cute. Dang! I thought I had more of these. So cute. But I don't have enough. I am one single individual lantern short. I have to have 4. I did not buy 3 of these. I guess I did. What was I thinking? 'Cause look. Oh, don't fall. I don't have my museum putty yet. But I think that's so cute. But I can't do it because I don't have enough. Okay, well if we find another one, we'll go back to that idea. But dang it. So we want to put one on the other side too, since I have to be symmetrical about literally everything in my life and I can't control it. Probably. And my battery died, so I don't know where we left off, but we're putting some more things up to make it look less symmetrical. As of right now, it is looking nauseatingly symmetrical, but we're probably not going to change that, but we're going to try. Also, I'm wanting to put more things up here that can illuminate because I'm wanting this to light up. I want it to look magical at night. And we're going to do our annual members lighting ceremony. So if you're a member here on YouTube, we're going to do, should I do live? Let's do live this year. We're going to do a live lighting ceremony for the mantle for halfway to Halloween. Let's do it. I mean, we talked about doing something for halfway to Halloween. Let's do like a May 1st, I think, whatever that Friday is it May 1st? A halfway to Halloween lighting ceremony for members. So if you're a member here on YouTube, we usually do a members lighting ceremony every year for the mantle. So if you're a member here on YouTube, I'll have more details on that here coming up. But we'll probably do pencil in May 1st, which I believe is halfway to Halloween, or around that time. I think it's like a Friday. And then we can do a halfway to Halloween mantle lighting ceremony. If you're not a member and you want to become a member, there's a join button on my main page, and it'll tell you more about becoming a member and supporting this channel. And then you get some perks, like you get a badge next to your name, a little spooky badge. You get to use some emojis down in the comments, and then you get first dibs on any spooky merch and some members exclusive videos. If you're not a member, nothing changes for you as far as content. I'm not making less content or anything like that. It's basically just for the members, you get bonus content and lives. We're going to be adding lives to the mix this year. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, we'll do a lighting ceremony for members like we do every year. But we're just going to do it live this year, which is... Okay, anyways, let's put this guy up here. All right, we're currently on day 2 of decorating this mantle for halfway to Halloween. And I've had a change of vision, everybody. So my new vision, instead of, it's still in your face Halloween, it's still jack-o'-lanterns. But in my mind, I'm wanting to do more of a dark, in your face Halloween in a hollow. Kind of, or like, Halloween, like Sleepy Hollow. That's what I'm thinking of. Kind of like just a dark feel, like jack-o'-lanterns and darkness. Something like that is what I'm thinking for this mantle. So I don't know what I'm keeping yet. I want to start adding some darkness to what we already have. Then bring the jack-o'-lanterns back in and see, I don't know, and take it from there. First and foremost, you know it wouldn't be Sleepy Hollow, y'all, without a good old headless wonder, Mr. Headless Horseman himself. I have two different versions. I have this is my favorite one, the classic black silhouette look, or we have this one with the orange jack-o'-lantern. And at first, I didn't know how I felt about the orange jack-o'-lantern one, but with this vibe, I feel like it works. So, we're gonna decide what we wanna do. I'm thinking it's gonna be this one, and I don't think I'm gonna put him in the center. Usually I put him in the center, but we're gonna have a big ghost here. So, I'm thinking he might go, although that's gonna disturb the candelabra. Okay, I kind of like the candelabras because I want lit candles. Hold on. Let me see if he'll fit here. I don't think he's gonna fit. Wait, maybe he will. I just don't want him to fall. That's not gonna work. Well, I might not have another option but to put him in the center. But I feel like he's gonna interfere with the ghost mirror. And he definitely is, although he looks really good there. We don't have to turn the ghost mirror on. The ghost mirror doesn't have to be a thing. And here we are, we're back to our usual. I feel like I'm kind of a one-hit wonder, you guys, and I'm not even ashamed of it. I'm gonna sit here and own it because there's something about the Headless Horseman being the centerpiece that just makes my soul so happy. I would love him to work in other areas, but I feel like the center is just where he belongs. He is the star of the show, everybody. And I can't help it. Like, a part of it is like, okay, well, we can try to move him over here. And it just, something about the center just works for him. And I'm gonna stand by that. I feel like it just works. It just works. Don't drop them, Jade. You've lost too many horsemen over the years. So thinking crows, black cats, maybe, are we gonna incorporate some bats? I'm not sure yet. We're not there. Ooh, I also have this little witchy ghoul. Would a witch work up here? Do we think? Like a little... I was gonna do just jack-o'-lanterns, but now I just love this ghoul. I love her. I think this is another Michael's. This is a Michael's one. This was one of those years, it doesn't say on here, but it was one of those, 2017, yeah. It was one of those years that they gave us that kind of old school looking Halloween. Oh, I loved it. Loved it, Michael's. Bring it back to us. We're just setting things places for now, so I don't know if she'll even stay there, but I want to find one of my dangly leg guys. I keep talking about him. I know they're somewhere in here. Wait. I forgot about these lanterns. These old school looking lanterns. I forgot about them. What does that look like? That's kind of cool. But it's blocking the candle, which is fun, or candelabra, which is fine. So my other option was, I might put that there. To put, well, I've got these little birds that I might sprinkle in. Not sure yet, I'm just putting them there for now. And I found a little potion bottle thing. We'll just put that there for now. So I was thinking over here on these books, I'm unsure what I want to do. Thinking I could do either my little dangly leg guy, which I was looking for, I found him. Here he is right here. My little dangly leg guy. Or, you can also put him just anywhere. Or one of Voltaire's bats, which is always a good option to pull in some darker elements. But I don't know if I want to use that bat there or use it somewhere else. Part of me thinks I need something orange because it goes black, orange, black, orange. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I know, you guys. I know. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay. So then the other part of me is like, okay, well, you need, obviously, you need a jack-o'-lantern. But I don't know if that's too small. Or I guess I could do two things. That. What do we think? Or is it annoying people that the dangly legs are blocking the visuals, like it's blocking the text? But I just don't know that it goes with, I don't know that any of this whole thing with the dangly leg guy, and I don't know if that even goes with the vibe we're going for in the witch books. I just feel like this area of the mantle is cohesive, and this area is where it starts, mainly this area. The darker area over here actually, to me, works. I like the books, but I don't know that it goes. Do I have other books I can stack? I need to get some more fake book looking things. I usually pass them over because we've seen them so many times over the years, but I actually need some. And I also feel like I need maybe some branchy trees, but let me see what I'm putting. What am I putting over here? Got a black cat over there. I can maybe put this big crow over here. I think I need something tall though. Maybe I do need a branchy tree. These always come in handy. These guys that I got from Target circa, I want to say it was like 2018, 2017. And they always come in. Ooh, I love those. I always love those. Where else can I bring these in? I feel like I need to bring some more of that in. Got 4 of these. Whoa. How does that look? Then, does this need to move over here? Or is it going to interfere too much with the... Now I'm just getting lost in I love those old school lamps, but I can't figure out where I want to put them. And I also want to bring some fall leaves in. And I'm not sold on, like I might bring in, hold on, I'm hoping these don't have real spiders dangling from them. I kind of want to put one of these back here. Is that a spider egg sac? It's a dead spider. I'm going to leave it. It's part of, there's a dead spider on this, but it's part of the decor at this point. So I kind of want to move this guy forward. I feel like I need to maybe, hold on. I don't want to break anything. This is not the time to break our souls into a million pieces. Not before summer, everybody. Okay, so I was thinking maybe I need to push this back and do some of this and kind of frame the mirror frame. Sometimes I wish my mantle was just a little bit deeper. Just like the depth of my mantle, the shelf. I just wish it was a little bit, just ever so slightly. Which I don't know that I'm that mad about. Oh God. Tripping over a baby toy. Excuse me, not part of the aesthetic. I'm not totally sold, but I need to see the other side before I make a decision here. Because I'm not 100% sure I'm into it. I need to bring these branches down a little bit. Let me get these down. Kind of want it to look like it's climbing up a little bit. Then let me do the other side before. I'm not totally sold on this like that. Part of me thinks this needs to come up and this needs to go in. Let's do, I don't think this is gonna fit here now. Wait a minute. I think it's gonna throw off my whole thing. Okay, well let's just try it. Oh my gosh. I can't tell what's a real spider web and what's fake at this point. Ooh. But we're leaving them either way, everybody. So this side looks like it works a little bit better. I don't know why. Okay, what do we think? Is it too much? Are we just starting over? Do we know? Okay, then let me see this. I really want to keep the candelabras in there still, because I do feel like it's giving me a different texture and a different dimension. And the lighting from the candles, I feel like that it's gonna look good. Okay, let's try to put a little bit of this kind of stuff in here. Bring back in the Halloween. I really, at the end of the day, want this to look like in your face Halloween. And then do I still want this black cat there, or do I want another lantern? Or do we not want to make it symmetrical like that. I liked this black cat guy there, but I don't think he's gonna work. No, there's not enough space for him. Does he go here? Oh, he could. He may or may not fall off. Wait, what about over here? And then where does the crow? The crow can maybe go here. I have another little, my favorite little jack-o'-lantern. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of loving this. Oh man. Okay, here was a 2019. This is one of my favorite kind of folky, old school Halloween pieces with this jack-o'-lantern clown head guy. I love this line. And I love incorporating this guy. Anytime I have a chance to incorporate him, I do. Have we done something like this before? I don't know. Probably. But you know what? We're doing it again. Maybe our little bird guy. Can he go here? No. Can he go? Maybe our witch. Should we move the witch over? Man, that looks so cool. I don't know how I feel about this crow. There's something missing there. And then put a little something, yeah, I think something orange, just, I need to move that over just a scotch. There you go, like that. And then, oh, like that. Does that need to go there or does that look silly? Now I'm gonna add some of the leaves because I feel like the fall leaves, that's really what's gonna make this mantle feel like fall, feel like Sleepy Hollow. And I'm gonna see how I can incorporate it into the other branchy trees. Maybe I need to add some leaves in there. Let me zoom you out all the way. Okay, this looks like a lot right now. If you know me, then you know I'm a Halloween maximalist. I feel like when it comes to Halloween, the more the merrier. I'm like, branchy trees, add them all. Jack-o'-lanterns, who cares? There are no rules when it comes to Halloween decorating in my eyes. All right, we're gonna put up some leaves. I gotta put some things away because I got this guy out, for example, because I didn't know if we maybe wanted to put him up here, but he's just so dang big that it's hard. Okay, this mantle is making me want to do another Sleepy Hollow mantle and add the crows and do the whole thing. But I also really want to do a witchy mantle this year. But I guess I could also do the crows with a witchy mantle. But this is getting me inspired for my witchy mantle. Like, I feel like some of these things in this mantle, I'm like, maybe I'll reuse this for the witchy mantle. But anyways, okay, let me get my leaves out and we'll reconvene. All right, are we ready to get transported to actual October, everybody? I am. All right, I've never added fall leaves to my mantle before. So if all else fails, you know we're gonna go with the black creepy cloth. But I'm wanting it to truly feel like October in here, so why not throw in the most color? And I'm probably gonna layer up. My idea is to layer up these. So I have a bunch of these. Some have these little berry things, and then others do not. This little cat here has like I don't know what it is. His face is so smushed that it's so cute. Okay, wait. Let me see. Do I want it on the mantle a little bit more? I don't know. Maybe we'll just add some more. I might end up taking this down, putting up a creepy cloth, and then adding some little leaves, like sprinkling some leaves in there. Am I recording? Okay. Hold on. Right now I'm just kind of making this. Okay. Now what's this? Oh, not like that. I'm just not sold on it. Hold on, let me get some. Let me see if I can add some leaves up here. You see the visuals? If it'll pull some of this in. Kind of want them to look like they're falling a little bit. So maybe I'll just throw, oh, darn. No, that didn't work either. I don't know. I can't decide if I love the garland or if I don't love the garland. Let me know what you think. Is that looking better? I don't know if I'm sold on it yet. It's just not working for me. I don't know. I feel like it's like a tutu or something. It's just not. It's like an equivalent of a fall tutu, everybody. And I'm just not, I can't get with it. I'm trying, but it's just not working for me. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna try to do is, let's go to plan B. Creepy cloth with some fall leaves, just confirming what everyone knew out there already. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, everyone. I just wanted this to be a little bit darker than I was thinking. Okay. At first I wanted Halloween Town, but then I wanted Sleepy Hollow. So those are two totally different areas of Halloween. I do kind of want it, I want it to look like it's kind of, oh wait, I think I'm, hold on. Okay, let's get this all pinned down. I gotta make sure that this isn't too low because the little gremlins are probably gonna try to yank this thing and that would be terrible. So that's something I need to think about for sure. So it's not gonna be quite as drapey as I'm used to. But that's okay. Maybe I can do more like ruffly looking stuff. Okay, you can never go wrong with a good old-fashioned creepy cloth, am I right? Now, I was thinking about putting some leaves on the mantle, kind of hanging over like that, and kind of sprinkling it. And since this creepy cloth has some of this, it's like almost like fishnet, I can kind of poke a little. The one thing I love about creepy cloths is over the years it gets even creepier. You just get more holes and more, I don't know, wrinkles and all sorts of stuff going on. But even if I kind of get it caught up in there, does that look good? And then this guy, kind of like that. And then I'm going to keep the leaves up in the trees too. Just kind of thinking, I need some more yellowy looking ones. There, how does this look? We need some orangey ones, maybe some that come out here. Or maybe the yellow ones should be in there. Like that. And, oh, shoot. I liked that little thing. I don't know what that was. Now we're just adding, how does this look? Does this look better? Like falling leaves? I think that's what I'm wanting anyways. More like fallen leaves, freshly fallen from the trees on this dark, dreary landscape. Oh, that's what I'm going with. Oh God. Not part of the aesthetic, everybody. Okay. Anyways, moving. We're just tripping over our lives today, everyone. Man, I'm loving this so much with the fallen leaves. It's just taking me there. There was something that just wasn't doing it for me with the full garland. It was really in your face. This is like if I could put my entire personality in a creepy cloth or like a mantle scarf. This is what it'd be. A lot of bit of darkness with pops of October. That is my entire personality. Okay, wait. All right, so now that we have this whole aesthetic, the question is whether or not our lampposts are going to be too cutesy in our Sleepy Hollow feel living room. The whole mantle was built around the idea of having these lampposts, and now I'm second guessing everything. So, 'tis life, everybody, 'tis life. Okay, wanted to put these guys behind well, these chairs, if they'll fit. Oh, there's a fake orange and an Easter egg back there, everybody. All right, hold on. I kind of wanted to align it where the lamp, hold on, let me get a visual, where the lamp could be illuminated by the light, because those lights change colors. So I can move things around. Hold on, let me pull this chair out a little more, because I need to get back there and get these dang. Oh, God. Maybe I do want to back a little bit. I kind of like that, actually. That's really cool. It actually oddly goes with the mantle. I don't even know how it works like that, but it does. But now I gotta build my other one, because my other one's in the box. Let's see if we can get this one. We got our second little. I gotta see what they look like. All the way backed up. Let's see. How does it look? All right, let's see. Okay, I need to move. I think I need to move these over just a scotch. I don't really want to see the lamp behind them. If I have to see the lamp behind them, I will. But I was kind of hoping I could hide them behind. And it's a bonus that they're not blocking the artwork. Why is this one way more wobbly? I'm debating whether or not I want to put these stacked jack-o'-lanterns here. Part of me wants to, I'm running out of time, everybody. Part of me wants to, and then part of me doesn't want to, because it's a lot. But then part of me is like, isn't that the whole point? I just don't know if they look good with the crows, and I really want to keep the crows. Actually, they don't look that bad. They're not that bad. It's just a totally different color orange. Does that bother anybody else? Or do we not care? Is it one of those things that's like, cool, it's halfway to Halloween. Why are you being particular about what color orange? It's just time. I don't know how to sprinkle in some, maybe I'll put some here, some leaves. I don't know, maybe we'll just leave it for now. If I change my mind, I change my mind. But for now, I'll take any excuse for Halloween and fall, so I'm gonna leave them. I don't know that the fall leaves are really gonna work. Maybe I can sneak some here. Yeah, maybe a little bit there. I think that, I don't know, should I put a little jack-o'-lantern pillow or something? Do we need to put a jack-o'-lantern? I have this folky looking jack-o'-lantern pillow that would be perfect. And it pulls in another orange color, like a darker orange. So I feel like, should I put them over here? Or over here? Probably on this one. What do we think? Is that good? Kind of pulls in a different colored orange. So these don't feel so out of place because now we have multiple orangey, rusty, light oranges, yellows, reds, all the things. Anyways, I think we are done with our halfway to Halloween mantle and surrounding area-ish. That was a whole process. We went from in-your-face cutesy Halloween to Sleepy Hollow, which I love everything, but also some cutesy elements still in there. But yeah, I had so much fun with you guys. I hope you had fun decorating with me today. Don't forget, we're gonna do a members only lighting ceremony on halfway to Halloween, which is May 1st. So, well, I think it's May 1st. It's around May 1st, whatever. We're doing it on May 1st. I believe it's a Friday. So Friday, May 1st. For members, if you are not a Spooky Family member here on YouTube, you're not part of the membership, and you want to be part of the membership, you can hit the join button on my main page. It'll show you the different tiers and kind of will tell you more about the membership and all that you get. If you're not interested, nothing will change for you. I'm still creating content here. You just get some extra extra stuffs as members. So anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you had a good time. I had such a good time decorating with you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up, say hey ghoul hey down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. And anything else you want to chat your jaws about down in the comments. Anything you were yelling on the other side as I was decorating, like no, don't do it, or yes, or whatever. Anything we jabbed our jaws about in this video. And yeah, are you guys decorating for halfway to Halloween? Are you celebrating? Are you doing anything? Or are you just excited? Because we're getting closer. There have been code oranges coming out. There have been all sorts of stuff happening, and I'm so excited. We got Summerween this year that's going to be coming out earlier, and Halloween. So I'm excited that there are two separate things this year. We got Summerween early and then followed by Halloween. So we don't have to share the two seasons this year. I'm just excited about all of it. Anyways, I'm excited to see what's to come. You know, I'll be keeping you up to date, and then we'll be celebrating, doing all the things. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.